What's up there, SEO pros? Today we're going to be covering a walkthrough for SEO Profiler, and I'm actually going to show you how to do audits with SEO Profiler for clients or for yourself. The other cool thing is I did get a link for this for a discount, so if you guys want to check out the link and you want to try this out, you want to get a discount, just click on the link in the description and you can go ahead and get one of those, because I know some of you are waiting to try this, or you're not sure of this product, or maybe you haven't even seen it yet. Maybe you're brand new to this and you just want to see how SEO Profiler works. So I did cover this a little bit in my other tutorials, but in this tutorial I'm going to be going a little bit more in depth and also answering questions that you guys might have. So this is a live broadcast, so if you're joining in the future, make sure you leave a comment. Also, if you have any other SEO questions, you can head over to chaserender.com, ask me there, or you can head over to our Facebook group, which is going to be in the description as well. There's a link there. So without further ado, let's just dive right into it. So the first thing you're going to want to do is go over to SEOProfiler.com. And like I said, click on the link and you can go there and get the free trial. And then what you'll be taken to is this screen. And what you're going to do is you're going to do try SEO Profiler free. You're going to enter your name, yada, yada, your website, get free account. And once you do that, you'll be taken to a screen that looks like this. So you'll see right in here, there is your different projects, and your projects are basically going to be your websites. So you'll see right now I have 6 projects and or 6 websites. The basic layout is you're going to see different statistics around all the keywords you're tracking. On certain price plans, you're going to be able to track more keywords. On certain price plans, you're going to be able to check less. There's also a limit on audits, I believe. But it's really hard to hit that, I think, unless you're doing a lot of really big sites with lots of pages. And then it'll show you some other stuff like your links. You can actually track your links in here, your outreach. There's a lot of cool stuff you can do. Also, you'll see over here, this is the link manager I was telling you about before, the different rankings that you're tracking on these different pages, the audits that you're allowing for these different projects, and then you can connect your Google Analytics. And it looks like I only have analytics connected to this one account. We got a couple people in here. Kevin's in the house. What's up, man? How you doing? Christopher's also in the house. Said you got your glasses, I see, and a big jug of water. So I normally have the big jug of water, but now I have glasses, so I can actually see a lot better, and I feel like I can focus a lot better now too. I've been needing glasses for a while, so. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to chaserender.com, and this is the layout we have for the site. I mean, this is going to be the same for everything, but you'll see there's some pretty cool things that you'll see right off the bat, like the audit issues. So once you plug in your site, it'll automatically start showing you things that you can fix. So if you go to overview under website audit, you can see there's some broken links, so you don't have to keep track of links being broken. There's some server errors, and if you click on these, it'll actually tell you what's going on. So if I click on server errors, it looks like there's probably some maybe some timeouts, or I don't know what's going on here. Yeah, multiple timeout errors. So that's where I could actually look at that and figure out what's going on. Why is there timeout errors there? What's probably going on is because I'm doing redirects on some of these pages, or I'm not doing redirects. There might be some 404 errors. So, but that would be broken links. So I don't know what's going on there. But if we go back to audit results, we go to overview. You'll see duplicate titles, and then, so these are the errors. These are the worst things, and then the warnings are things that you should probably fix, but not as, like, the errors you want to fix immediately. And then notices, and then they also show misspellings of words, which is really helpful as well. So I am going to show you guys this. Sorry, I went back to projects. I'm going to show you guys this just from all the things in the menu, but I will probably be jumping around a little bit just so you guys can see the different quick links to the different layouts and kind of understand what these different interfaces are showing. So Armand says, thanks for doing this, and you're welcome. I've been getting this question a lot, how to basically use this thing, because it is pretty comprehensive, and it took me a little bit of time to figure out, but once you kind of get the basic layout, you understand that it's pretty easy to use, and you don't have to use every single tool in here. The reason why I mainly like this tool is because of the on-page grader, which seems to work the best out of any on-page grading tool, in my opinion. There's also some things that you can do in here, like remove errors from your web pages to rank better, and these are different tools that you can use that it recommends. So you can just follow this list. Sorry, I keep going back to the projects instead of the actual website. And you can just follow that. But what I'm going to show you is I'm just going to start going through the menu. You can pretty much figure a lot of this stuff out on your own. And also I think it has like a tour where it'll show you different parts of like these different menus and like what they mean. Cool. So if you can't figure out a lot of the stuff through what I'm showing, you can also do that. And I think if you also go to their website, they have a lot of videos on how to do different tools, which is also really helpful. Also, I think you can click read more and it'll show you like what these different things mean and how to use them. And it also has different web pages connected to like how to do SEO as well, which is pretty cool. So we're going to go to Ranking Monitor first. That's where we're going to start out. So we'll go to Overview. And all of these tabs basically have the tool and then the overview and then the different parts of the overview, except for the link profiler. So the overview for the Ranking Monitor, this is basically the overview of all of the keywords that I'm tracking. And you can also do comparisons to how you're doing in comparison to other weeks or days like this. You can also add your competitors and compare how they're doing and comparing in comparison to how you're doing. And the other cool thing about this tool is it shows you all the rankings, not just for Google, but if you have different rankings on Google Mobile, also Yahoo and Bing. So that's pretty important in my opinion because a lot of people overlook the different search engines that you should be looking at as well. Maybe in the future they'll also have DuckDuckGo, which that seems like a new search engine that's starting to become more popular with time. Kevin says, is this tool enough to make back-end SEO audit or do you need something else? So for on-page SEO, I would say it's going to work really well. Also, a lot of the things that it finds to do like a basic audit, I would probably use another tool like Beam Us Up or Screaming Frog. If you want to be doing like ongoing SEO audits for your site, this is probably the tool to use. So what you're going to want to do in order to start tracking keywords is you're going to go to the rank keywords underneath the overview. And you're going to press add your keywords. And then you're going to figure out what keywords you want. Now the way I do this is unless it's a brand new site, I'll go to Search Console and hopefully the data has been tracked through Search Console. And I'll go to my site, Chase Reiner, or wherever I'm tracking. And I'll take all of this information. I'll go clicks, impressions, click positions, just to look at stuff. You don't actually have to do that. You can just keep clicks. And then you can sort by the last 90 days. Since I've been only tracking data since about last month on Search Console under this property, this is all the data I have because I switched to HTTPS. So what you do is you can bring down more rows, but this is I'm only going to probably be tracking the stuff that I'm getting a lot of impressions for, high positions for, or clicks for. So if I press download and I downloaded a CSV, and I go back here and I click on this, this is going to show keywords that I'm already getting data for. Now, you can manually add keywords based off what you want to be tracking. Like say you're going to be making a new article, or maybe you already have articles in there and you want to see things start showing up. But realistically, unless it's showing up in Search Console, there's really no point in tracking it because if it's not showing up in Search Console, then why are you tracking it? Because if you're not appearing at all in search in Google, then you should probably try to re-optimize, if that makes sense. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to grab all these queries that are getting, we'll just do the ones that are getting clicks for first. So I'll copy those, plug them in here. And next what I'll do is I'll sort by the ones that are in high impressions. So what you do is you go up to View, Data, you go to Filter, then you click the drop down and you sort by largest to smallest. So now these are all the things that I'm getting a lot of impressions for, but maybe not necessarily things that I'm getting clicks for. You'll see a lot of these that I'm getting a lot of impressions for, I'm actually not getting clicks for. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to track those as well, because if I'm starting to show up for these things, that means there might be pages that are going to correlate to rankings. So I'll just grab those. And that one I already got, so I'm just going to grab those. It's kind of arbitrary how I do this. This is just like the basic setup. My keyword tracking is a little bit different than how most people do it, at least in terms of national. In terms of local, you should know your actual keywords that you're trying to rank because they're a lot easier to track. Where with national, you're probably going to, when you first start, have a lot more long tail queries. Although, if you have a national site that's already doing really well, then of course, you're going to also be seeing those showing up already in your queries. Now, it's a lot different story if you don't have Search Console implemented. So you can add your city, and it'll look at your rankings from that city, but I'm not going to do that because these are all national. So I'm going to add new keywords, except for that one, which I might actually want to do separate. So I will do that. I'll add new keywords. Or Armand says, where can I see competitors part? We're not there yet. We'll look at that in a second. Kevin says, I don't understand the other tool you spoke about. Could you leave a link in the description after the video? Are you talking about Search Console? Kevin says, I mean the other one. Craig says, Chase, you should be sponsored by Evian because of all the water I drink. That's a good idea. Which reminds me, I need to drink more water. Okay, so for the competitors, like you're asking, you can actually add competitors for these keywords. Now, what you can do for that is you can just go ahead and search that like that and see what the competitors are. I don't know if they added an easier way where if you press add competitors, if it'll go and find the keyword for that. So the competitor URL, yeah, so it might be easier to cross check the competition with the on-page optimization. I'll show you what that means in a second. Let's not jump ahead of ourselves. I don't want to get things too complicated. So we know that we tracked all those national. We're going to also track that local, so I can show you guys how the local tracker works. So we'll go to SEO Santa Barbara, and then we'll make sure that that's in our city. So now we have local, and I'll show you what the difference between local and national keywords are. So if we go to, let's refresh this. And there should be a little world next to the one that's local, I believe. So, oh, I think up here, city, Santa Barbara. Now we update list. That's the one in Santa Barbara. Of course, there's nothing showing up yet because it has to crawl these first. And then I could just go ahead and add those competitors there. But like I said, we want to do that with something else before we start going into that. So that's how you do the ranked keywords tag or tab, and that's how you start tracking that, or at least start putting keywords in there. And now, like I said, you're only going to be able to get, based on your plan, a certain amount of keywords per whatever your plan is. So you'll see the Smart membership has like, I don't know, I think 1,000 keywords. You can get away with like the basic plan, which it only has like 40, I think it's only $49, and I still think you get a good amount of keywords. I don't know the exact amount, but so next we'll go to ranked pages. So this is kind of cool. So once you enter your ranked keywords, it'll show you which pages are ranking for those keywords. And of course you can go to Search Console and figure it out that way as well. But this will actually show when they're starting to go up and down and in a little bit more of an organized way. So this is very helpful to be able to see, okay, we're starting to show up for that query in Santa Barbara. And some different things you'll see is new, and then you'll see like the up symbol with like a number, which means you went up that many positions, and then the down symbol. God, my nose is really itchy. And then it'll tell you how many positions you went down. Now, I don't really look at this stuff as much as I look at the alerts tab. So if we'll skip these two for a second. We'll just go to alerts. And you'll see these are the actual things that we're starting to rank for all over the board. So you can check Google, Google Mobile, Yahoo, and Bing, and it'll show you the positive changes, the negative changes, so if you went down, and then the unsuccessful keywords that you're not actually ranking for. So these are good things to look at. We can see that Chase Reiner, I hit #1 for that domain, and then other things as well. YouTube SEO, it looks like I'm #6 for that on mobile, which I don't know if I necessarily believe that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that doesn't look right. So maybe on mobile I am. I don't know. Sometimes there's some weird things. Okay, I'm on the second page for it right now. Sometimes on the software you will show up, like even in Search Console you'll see like sometimes it says I'm #1 for a certain query, and that might be just because that's when it crawled that page or it got that data set. I was that for a second. Because I think Google sometimes experiments with different positions to gather more data on new pages. It's really kind of weird. But sometimes you do want to double check that stuff. So we got some people commenting. God, why is my nose so itchy? Chase should be, oh wait, so he already said that. Kevin, he said he was talking about Beam Us Up tool and Screaming Frog. Oh, Yeah, I can do overviews on those tools as well if you guys want. Kevin said, oh yes, I heard with something with Screamy Frog. Yeah, so I can leave those links in the description if you want. Armand says local keywords would be the ones with your city in them, right? Yeah, so local keywords could even be city keywords without the actual city in them. So like for instance, if we just put like back massage, but you know that's going to be a local based query, you're still going to want to track that for that city, even though it doesn't actually say the city in the keyword. So if that makes sense, like when you're going to track those keywords, like this, you would do back massage, and then you would do just the city without putting the city in there. But you might want to do both to track both. Okay. And you might also, with the keywords, you might actually want to do the city keyword like this nationally, so you can see all over from a national based query or from somewhere else where you're ranking for that query outside of your city. So that's another thing that you can do. Okay, so we'll go next to monitored URLs. And I think this is actually, you can monitor your URLs in comparison to other people who are similar. And so this is where the competition comes in. So you'll see like for Chase Reiner, say I have a competitor in Santa Barbara or something, or even nationally. What you do is you press right here, add monitored domains and pages. And then you can put this as one of my URLs if you want to track more websites, I believe, that are not necessarily your competitors. But if you want to put your competitors, you go there, type in your query. We'll do SEO Santa Barbara. And I already ranked for this. I'm actually doing an experiment to see if I can rank twice for this query. I thought it would be really funny. I was ranking #1 for this, but I gave it back to the company and switched the website over. But I'm going to try to rank for this query again with a brand new keyword, which I thought would be really funny. So I'm going to copy their URL. This was the company I used to work for. And I'm going to paste it in there. And then it'll do a complete domain check, all pages and subdomains, and it'll check how they're ranking for the same keywords that I'm ranking for, I believe. Added because the existing URL for, I don't know what happened there. It looks like it's working. So it does take a while to crawl, I believe. So we would want to check back in on that. Oh gosh, what's going on here? I think that's all we have to do. I don't know what sort of error came through there. Looked like it worked. So I think when we do check in there, it'll give us what's going on. And then the other cool thing is that you can actually see, you can analyze the different links that are coming into this with something called Link Profiler that SEOProfiler has, and you can see what links are coming in and what links you can snipe as well. And then if you want to snipe those links, you can add them to Link Manager and actually do outreach to those links. And you can also cross do that with like automation. And contact these people, and I think it'll actually tell you whether or not you got the link. So that's pretty cool. But we're not there yet, so we're gonna keep going with where we're at. So we're gonna go to opportunities, and this is pretty cool because it shows you based off of where you're ranking, where you can be ranking higher, whether it be in the first place, the top 3 opportunities, so like the top 3 positions in organic, or also the first page. So because I guess I don't have enough existing data for this, it's not showing me anything, but I can show you on a different account. Trying to find it. Here we go. So with the iPhone repair, because the keywords I've been tracking on here have been for longer, it's showing me like, okay, within Bing search engine, I could improve traffic, and it's saying the things that I need to improve are links. And if I click on links, it'll take me to whatever I need to go to start building those links, I believe. I think it's probably its link building tool. Oh gosh, why is this taking so long? So without diving too far into that with all this stuff, the cool thing is that what it does is it shows you the positions where you're currently ranking, where you could be ranking higher, The possible traffic improvement, so 335% possible traffic improvement, and the amount of searches that are coming in for that keyword, I believe, which this is totally off. There's no way there's 40,000 searches. And then the possible amount of additional visitors if you were to get that keyword ranking #1. And it's saying 13,000, but that's totally not true. So some of these things are off, but I kind of just look at these as like a basic overview, and some of the tools don't work as well as the other. Like the on-page grader is way better than most of the other stuff on this tool. Also, if you guys haven't hit the like button, please go ahead and do that right now. It'll help me reach more people with my live stream. And if you're enjoying this, make sure you press 1 in the comments to show YouTube that you are interested in this video. Okay, so next what we're going to do is we're going to go to CVS report. Now you can do white labeled reports, I believe. So if we export rankings to CSV, it'll show us in a CSV all the different data that we can look at. For instance, the date, the region, which we don't need because we're not an international site. The location ID we also don't need, so we would delete that. The keyword, we would keep that. The search, so it shows the different search engines, which you can filter by just Google or just Bing or whatever. Is competitor? No. Positions for that. So a lot of cool stuff for that. The search volume for these different keywords. Basic stuff that you would see in a CSV. Also, you can get the PDF report, which I think is visual. So if you save this, so this is cool that you can give this to your clients. So you can start giving PDF reports to your clients without spending a bunch of time making them yourself. And it's kind of a good way to keep them updated to show that you're giving them a lot of value. So you'll see SEOProfiler, but I believe you can white label this. You might have to pay extra for the white labels. And I think you go right here, customize reports, and you put your logo right there, put their name, and then it'll show you this stuff. And you can meet with them, once a week over coffee or once a month over coffee and show them like the different ranking improvements. Of course, this isn't going to show anything because this is for, looks like it is show. So you can actually disable certain parts of this, like Bing, and you can choose what you want to show. You can just only choose to show positive alerts. In my opinion, the PDFs don't look that great. I would probably, if I were to be doing reporting, I would probably just be using this stuff right here. And also probably just reporting the positive rankings, and then also, I don't know, I would probably use a different reporting software. This is kind of just a basic one, but I would, if I were to be using reporting software, it would probably be like something like Moz or something, because they have really good reporting software. I think we're still in iPhone Repair Center bar. Let's go back. Chase Reiner. KJ says hello. What's up, man? Or woman, sorry. When I first saw your name, KJ, I thought you were a guy. I apologize. And then GOD says 1. Right on. So at the bottom of each of these tabs as well, you get the help and instructions if you need help with any more of these things that you're going to be seeing on these different tabs. So we've covered Ranking Monitor. That's good. If you guys have any questions about that, ask that now. Otherwise, I'm going to move to Website Audit. So Website Audit, we're going to go to Overview. And since some of you guys are in here now and you weren't in here before, I'm going to let you guys know that if you click on the link in the description, you actually get a discount on SEOProfiler, because I got a affiliate link for that. So so the Website Audit, we already kind of looked at this, but you'll see right here, you get to see your broken links, all of the main errors that you would have on the site, and then warnings like meta descriptions being too short, too many links on certain pages, meta descriptions being empty, duplicate meta tags, and so on. And then you can click on these things and actually see what pages are having these errors. So that's pretty cool. Next, we're going to go to, hold on. Yeah, so if you go to Audit Results, you can do just Show All and Update List. And it'll just show you all of the errors on each page, which is pretty cool. So the blog page, I can see there's multiple timeout errors, duplicate titles from the blog, and then I guess this page as well. So these are just things that I would want to fix and look into. A lot of these problems are actually because I created a new permalink structure, which it should start resolving itself pretty soon here. So yeah, pretty cool. Next we have robots.txt, and this will actually test whether or not Google or any of the other different web bots can crawl your site, like Bing and Yahoo, and as long as that checks out, you should be good to go. And then this will also help you generate a sitemap if you don't have one on your site already. I'm hoping that you do. If you have a WordPress site, then yeah, you're gonna just want to download either use Yoast's sitemap, which I don't actually use. I use Simple Sitemaps. It seems to work better for me. And also you get an HTML version of your sitemap, which you can link to and crawl, which I can explain more in a different video, but this isn't the video to do it. Another thing you can do is if you go to export, you can click these different exports and see the different problems, like export broken links. It'll give you a download that you can just look. These are all the different broken links and the HTTP codes that's going with those broken links. So it'll show you the source URL of the broken link and then the actual pages that are linking that have those broken links. So it looks like this website's actually linking to my website and there's a broken link going on. And the problem for that is because I think I forgot to do a 301 redirect on that. So that's definitely something I'm going to want to fix. And one of the ways to actually look at that is to go to the website, type in the website, do site:"TitanWebAgency.com, and then you would do whatever the URL is, which was, we'll just put Chase Reiner because we know that it's from that website, like that, or actually maybe not quotes. So unless they took it off, I don't know. Maybe they took it off. But that should be showing up. But like for instance, if I did like site reliablecomputerhelp.com, which I know I'm linking to Chase Reiner from, should show up. Oh, I think you can put in URL. Okay, this isn't a very good example. There's my email. Yeah, there it is. Right here. So that's why, because it's a redirect. I don't know why the other one wasn't showing up though. Weird. They must have removed the link once they saw it was broken, which looks like I lost a link out of that, but whatever. That's my fault for not doing proper 301s. Christopher says, can you make it not crawl your whole site since you have a URL limit? I don't know if you can do that. Yeah, that would be cool if you could. That would be... That's a very good question. So, overview. You might be able to specify that in the actual account settings. So we go to projects. Yeah, right here, I think it actually allows you what the actual page count is. But I don't think it lets you choose which pages actually get crawled is the thing. So I don't know how that would work. Or here we go, edit website audit settings right here. Audit, overview, edit website audit. So 500. So you can choose not to check external links. But I mean, you get so many pages. Look, like, I think with the basic plan, you still get a lot of pages. So for like 65 a month, you get 50,000 pages. For 32 a month, you get 20,000. So, I mean, that's a pretty good deal. Oh, actually, sorry, that's yearly. Monthly, it's 49 a month, but you get 20,000 pages. That's pretty good, unless you have a huge site. But I think you can also actually white label this billing and have your clients pay for it as well. But yeah, I think you can limit the amount of audit pages you can audit, but you can't actually choose which URLs, which is kind of lame. So next we have Link Profiler. I think we got everything out of Website Audit. And in Link Profiler, it'll show you the backlinks that are coming in for your different sites, which is pretty cool because I don't think they actually had this checker before. So if I wanted to check competition really quick, or really anything, I can see where backlinks are coming in from, or even my own site. Now this is, of course, not even close to as powerful as something like Ahrefs, but it's a quick overview of your different links that are coming in. And you can also see something called link influence score, which is like their algorithm based on what they say is like a page authority. So link influence score is basically Moz's page authority algorithm. It'll also show you the anchor text and then the whether it's a rel equals no follow link or a regular link. And then it'll also show you the niche of the industry, which is also really cool. And then, like I said, of course, I could go over to like Backlinko, see what links he's getting, and then go try to get some similar links by like adding that to the profiler, or add link to a link manager, and then I can track these different incoming URLs. And I think you can also export these lists somehow and plug this something in, into something like what's it called, Pitchbox, and automatically outreach to different site owners saying, hey, we saw that you linked to Backlinko, maybe you could link to us because we're doing similar tutorials. So that's kind of a cool way to do like link sniping off of competitors' websites. Next, we got link disinfection, which this tool is only like for the master or the smart plan. It's not for the basic. It's not really necessary, but what you would do is you choose your URL. So like chasereiner.com, I would find all the spammy links pointing to the site, except I don't have any yet. So we'll go to Backlinko and we'll say like, okay, these are spammy links. We should probably get these disavowed. So what would happen is you can download all of these suspicious links and then upload them directly to a disavow file. Actually, this creates a disavow file right here that you could just automatically upload to Google, which is really cool. I would probably only use this in moderation. I wouldn't maybe necessarily disallow all this stuff that it's recommending. I would definitely look through it. And also you don't have to be as gnarly about disavowing these days with the Penguin 4.0 update, but it might be something still good to do and good to check. Because if they're really spammy, then why not disavow them? Ronit says he's late, but that's okay. We have long ways to go with this. So, and also I'm going to be giving away an audit at the end of this tutorial if you guys want to stick around and have me do an audit. The other cool thing is that it'll show you the anchor text that's linking to your site. So this is of course something that Google looks at. And then the more links, the more anchor text you're going to have. And it'll also show you the different anchor text as well in this list too. So you can look at your different distributed anchor texts as well. If we go to pages, we'll see which pages have the most backlinks or unique backlinks, which is pretty cool. We don't have much data here, but if we go to Backlinko, we'll be able to see which pages are being linked to the most. Looks like the skyscraper technique, or no, Google ranking actually, the home page, and then also Google ranking factors. So that could give us ideas too on what content to create, because those are that's the most linked content, and then we could go and try to outreach to these people who are already linking on these pages and say, hey, we also created a ranking factor video. We were wondering if you could link to it, and we could do that all through automation, which is pretty cool. And I might even make a video for that to see how well that works and have you guys be able to see how to do it as well. Next, we'll go to industries. So this will show the number of people that are linking in different industries. So for Backlinko, mainly advertising, business, computers. Google looks at like what related niches are actually linking to you to help get a better understanding of what niche you're in. Link context, it'll show different things that are being linked to in terms of semantic keywords, I believe. So links in categories, so mainly blogs, review sites, news sites, and then everything else is kind of just everything else. If we go to countries, it'll show where these people are actually linking to the most from which countries. So of course, Google's gonna be more likely to show this in like to US results than maybe other results in these different places. It also shows the top level domains that are linking the most. So we might be able to find some .edu links and snipe those as well if we wanted to. If we go to LIS distribution, this is the link influence score. So this is basically the page authority, the ones that are linking the most with really high page authority. So you'll see mostly 1 to 10% link influence score and or page authority linking to a site. It'll also show you which subdomains of this site, which I didn't even know Backlinko had these subdomains. Looks like there's some 404s going on. But this just shows the different subdomains. Ultra.backlinko, this is pretty interesting. Sorry. There might be some behind the scenes stuff going on here. If we go to link age, it'll show how old these backlinks are, I believe, which is pretty cool. So I think this is something Google also looks at, how old these backlinks have been, how long these backlinks have been pointing to your site, and how recent they are as well. So if you have a lot of backlinks coming in like 1 year, it might look like really good or really bad depending on what you're doing. If you go to export links, this is where you can actually export the links from the different pages. So if I wanted to export everything from Backlinko, I could, or I could just go to that ranking factors page. So let's go back to that ranking factors page, and I think that was under pages, Google ranking factors, grab that, whoops, paste that there, and then get backlink data. And then it looks like it says right here, download link set 1. So it looks like it's talking about the 5,000 links, which we actually don't want all 5,000. So I think what we would do is we'd go back and recrawl or get new backlink data. So we'd go back to backlinks, go like that, get just that page, and then go to, oh, apparently you can't do individual pages for some reason. So I guess I'd have to export all of them. I actually haven't done this export before because I think it's a new feature, which is really odd. But it looks like there's 2 sets. When there's more than a certain amount of links, you have to choose which set you want. So if I download that, I'm pretty sure I can still sort by the actual page. So if I click on this, click on that. I mean, that's really fast too. Did you see how fast it just exported 25,000 links? I mean, that's insanely fast. And like I said, we could automate outreaching these people based on literally just the link influence score. So if we wanted to delete these, actually keep those domains, we could keep the source URL as well, which we actually probably just want the source URL because we don't need anything else. So I'll delete this. Destination URL. These are the different. So we will say, let's find something around something that we're already going for. So the skyscraper technique. What we'll do is we know that that was a profitable keyword that a lot of people are ranking for. So what I'll do is I'll go up to data. I'll go to filter. Get out of here. And then I'll click on only the links from the skyscraper. So I'll type in skyscraper. There it is. And then we can sort by link influence score also. So like, for instance, we could just get rid of all these low quality links. So we'll go to our next filter. And we're going to press filter again. Oh, shoot, we can't do both. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're just going to filter by, so we'll go skyscraper. There it is. And then we're going to take out anything below, we'll say an 8. Why not? Actually, we'll take out anything below a 30. Press OK. Now we have everything below a 30, and we can also filter from largest to smallest like that. So now you'll see he's even getting links from Elegant Themes, which is crazy. And then I don't know what the risk is. I think that's how spammy they might be. We're going to delete that column. You'll see the different anchors, which we don't really need. We'll delete that. And then these are the different page titles for those different links, although we don't need those because we'll be able to find them already. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go back to here. And now that they're all sorted by the actual link and then also the link influence score, we're just going to start copying these. So we'll copy like, I don't know. Okay, well, we don't want a bunch from the same domain. So let's see if we can filter that out. So let's see if we can do remove duplicates. I think there is a way to remove duplicates. Text filters. Maybe you guys know how to do duplicates. Oh gosh. Well, actually, I don't know. Does let's see if we can figure this out really quick, because this is going to be kind of a cool thing to show you guys how to remove duplicates in Excel. Armand says, I definitely would like to find out a bit more about outreach, just working on a lot of new content, but not sure if I should be using that on my blog or reach out for guest blogging. Christopher says, does creating a Chase backlink network make any sense, meaning ask in group for links to each other? No, because they all want to be niche specific. You don't want to just have random links from different sites. Armand says, yesterday I was asking about those warnings on too many links per page. I can't add link here in chat. Well, you can put .com or .com. Raymond says, hey man, I'm new to this channel. Right on, we're glad to have you here. Okay, so for the filter, what we do is to filter unique values, use the advanced command in the sort and filter group on the data tab. So what we'll do is we'll go to, I think it's there. Sorry, actually it was what was it? To filter unique values, use the advanced command in the sort and filter group on the data tab. Data, sort and filter, and then there should be some sort of advanced, which I don't see. Oh gosh, it's really disappointing. Custom filter maybe, I don't know. Whatever, we'll just leave it. I'll figure that out later, but either way, what we can do, oops, went to the bottom. Whoops, here it is. What we can do is just copy all these, or a lot of them. Those are all duplicates. We don't need all those duplicates. We'll copy those. And what we'll do is we'll go to Pitchbox. So we'll go to chaserunner.pitchbox. We'll go to Chase Reiner. Oops. Oops. Go on here. And now what you do is you do a create new project or new campaign. You go to website import. And then we'll just do text area and import all these different links. And that might be too many. We'll say backlinko skyscraper. Source URL is not a valid name. Sorry, I accidentally copied that. Boom. We'll press next. Your import contains multiple subdomains, so yeah, it automatically filters out. So we're going to say consolidate subdomains. Boom. It pulled all those links, and now it's going to automatically go and pull all this information from these links that I got from Backlinko and I have a similar skyscraper that I can now go and say, hey, I saw you link to Backlinko around skyscraper article. I thought you'd also might enjoy the complete guide to SEO, where I also do a skyscraper as well. And I might start getting some links there and then start ranking for keywords around what I'm going for, which is SEO guide for 2017. Now this can be done for anything. This can be done for local SEO. This can be done for virtually any sort of website. So this is a really easy way to start getting links that are white hat without actually needing to do too much work other than automation. So what you would do is you'd go into your pitch box and you'd start deleting the ones without zero contacts, unless you actually just wanted to go over there and manually outreach through the contact form. Other than that, you would just go in and start importing these different links. And then I usually get a lot of responses. So like on these automated campaigns, these aren't even contextual, but I'll show you on the social media marketing one I just did. I got a bunch of people willing to come onto this channel and willing to share their information on YouTube or on their social media marketing. So you'll see this is all automated. If I click into here through automated outreach, I said, right here. Hi Dave, my name is Chase Renner. I do tons of SEO videos on YouTube. I left a link. I said I get on average 50,000 views a month on my channel. The problem is that part of my channel is lacking. I need more stuff about social media. So he said, I'd love to, just let me know a time, and then here's my schedule. And that's all automated. I'm going to get extreme value on my channel, start ranking for keywords just because this guy knows a lot of information. And then I can start funneling these people, or people who are going to be going to these social media videos, to my SEO group or into wherever, into an email list. There's tons of stuff you can do. And then you could also repurpose this into a page and ask for a backlink after for that page, just because he came in, did an interview on your YouTube channel. Then you're going to be getting multiple rankings as well as links going into your site. Christopher says, well, SEO to SEO link question. As an SEO person, why would I want to put your link on my site and send my client to you? So you wouldn't. A lot of these people who are linking, you'll see to like Backlinko or to whoever, are people who are sharing information. So they're doing blogging and they're sharing information. You want to be in related niches, but you don't want to be necessarily stealing people's traffic, if that makes sense. So I mean, I'm going to probably link to Backlinko saying something about SEO just because he provides such great value. And that doesn't mean that I'm going to be losing people. It just means that I'm going to be providing more value because I know of different information sources that people can go to. Armand says, SEOProfiler says over 300 links there, but not sure if I should believe that 56 pages with the same problem. If you want, Armand, you can just send me a message. I can help you one-on-one. I'd probably have to charge a little bit, but I could help you one-on-one. So I'm going to carry out the rest of that outreach through Pitchbox later, but I was just kind of showing you guys what you can do. Pretty cool stuff, and you can also have somebody do this stuff for you if you don't like spending the time sorting through all these contacts. So that's how you can use the export, and then the PDF report, I believe, just shows you. We can look at it. It looks like similar stuff, but just through a PDF. We'll just skip it because I think we can pretty much imagine what that's going to be like. Next, we have Link Manager. Click on it, click on it. Okay, well, that's loading. I do want to show you guys something. So in the VIP group, and I have a couple of people ready to join. So far, there's not a lot of people. There's only one person in here right now. But I'm going to show you guys a quick tip while we're doing this about how you can start sniping traffic from your competition. And this is in the VIP group. All these videos I'm making are different things that you can do, and this is one of the unique things I'm showing, so I'm going to show you guys a sample. But what you can do is you can start going over to people's groups. Like, for instance, say I wanted to go to SourceWave. I could go here, or I'll do like OMG. I could go here like this. I could see anybody who's talking about OMG just by going to the latest, or I could actually try to get in the group like this, and I think I'm already in this group. And what I can do is I can go out and message these people like this, and I have a template for this where I say, hey Chris, I saw you liked whatever group or whatever you're talking about, whatever's contextual. So I would say, hey Chris, I saw that you liked, Barry. You'd have somebody automate this for you as well. Barry, I saw you liked OMG group. I think you'd benefit from checking out my YouTube channel. I have the most SEO videos on YouTube in one channel. Then I leave the link. And I've been getting a bunch of responses through this. So if I go through my different messages, you'll see I message these people, and all of these people are willing, since they're already fans of these other channels. So I show you guys how to do some other stuff like this too in the VIP group, but I'm showing you guys this because there's so much value in the VIP group that you should really consider joining it. The only reason why I'm not showing a lot of the stuff like that for like my general public on YouTube is because I don't want people in OMG getting pissed off that I'm doing that. I also don't want necessarily people replicating that on my own channel. But I'm willing to show a small amount of people how to do this kind of stuff. I show another tutorial on how I get like growth hacking through reviews as well. So lots of really valuable information is going to be in this group that I'm not going to be sharing on YouTube. So you guys should really consider joining that group. So now that that's done, I'm going to go to, oh, actually, sorry, this wasn't the one we're at, was it? No, we went to, what were we on? Were we on link building? I don't remember. No, I think we're on SEOProfiler. So, no, we're on the new one. We're on link building. So on the link manager, what it will let you do is it'll let you track, like I was telling you guys before, the different links that are coming in for what you're tracking. So if you wanted to start tracking a bunch of links just by pressing the plus icon, it'll enable you to start tracking links that you're going to be outreaching for. I don't know why it's not loading. It's really annoying. Some other cool things that it'll let you do is it'll let you do something like the top 5 link finder, which basically what that means is if we go over to SEO, like say we do skyscraper SEO, and we go to backlinko, you can just grab these different URLs, boom, boom, we'll grab this one, we'll grab that one, and we'll grab this one. So the reason why this tool works a lot better than the other link checking tools to generate links is because we already know that 5 other people are linking to these domains. So because these 5 other people are linking to these domains, we know that the chances of us getting a link as well for a very similar page is going to be a lot higher probability. So what we could do is we could export these links as well, and we could create a different pitch box campaign, which would be around higher targeted contextual links, because instead of just outreaching to the people that are linking to Backlinko's article for skyscraper, we're actually reaching out to the people who are linking to 5 different skyscraper articles. So we know that because they're linking to 5, they're probably more likely to link to 6 than instead of one person linking to one website and then linking to 2 websites. Cool. The only problem with that is a lot of these sites usually are a lot higher authority. But I think you can also filter that out as well based on the link influence score. So say you don't want to go for outreach on some of these big domains, what you can actually do is go for outreach by going to filter, data, filter, and then filtering by smallest to largest. Although you might want to exclude some of these zeros because those might be spammy. We got some comments. Armand says, "Cool, definitely we'll do that then." Kevin says, "What is the final price for the VIP group?" So just to enter it, just to go in there and communicate with the other VIPs and see all the videos I'm posting in there, it's just $100 a month. If you wanted to do $300 a month, I'll start helping you with your SEO through like Skype calls. And then also if you want to do $600 a month, I'll start helping you even more and also start sending you clients and start outsourcing stuff to you. Where the heck is, I don't know what's oh, it's still exporting. So let's just open up a new tab. Kevin says, "Ouch, Chase, you should consider poor French student special price." What would that be, Kevin? Okay, so we're gonna go back to link building and we're gonna go to domain finder. And this is pretty cool. It'll help you find domains based off certain things like travel blog. We could try SEO blog. Whoops, not supposed to be a dash in there. And this will find different things around like apparently SEO blogs if this algorithm works right. And then you can filter out by the different results you're getting, the link influence score. If we actually go in here, we can see the rankings of the website, what it's ranking for. Also, if we go and right click it, we can open it as well. We could also cross check it with SEMrush. And this is just another way to start outreaching for links. You can add the links in here as well, or you can export the domains and plug those into Pitchbox as well, because they're all anything around SEO blogs. So just another way to start looking for links. There's a lot of cool stuff you can do with this tool. Christian says, hey, Chase, we out here. What's up, Christian? GOT says, I have 2 branches of the same service at 2 different locations. I list them with same website, same phone number, but different address. Moz Local listed them as a duplicate listing. How can I fix this? You want to make sure that the website has different URLs. So for instance, you'd want to have website / listing 1, and then another URL being website / listing 2. And then after that, you would want to just make sure that everything is different address, different phone number, different citations, different reviews, and then hopefully somewhat different industries. So next we have Link Opportunity Finder. I never use this, but this is how you can, like, say, select article, blogs, and forums. You enter a keyword, and then it'll tell you, like, what do you want to do? Do you want to add an article? Do you want to add a comment? Do you want to be a guest blog writer? Do you want to submit an article? So you just choose something like that, and then it puts different queries in here about sites that will let you do this stuff based on different modifiers in Google search algorithm, I believe. So if we do add article, it'll find any site that has the words in the content saying add article to this post with the different modifiers, I believe. I've used this, but it doesn't work very well, and I would not recommend this tool. But you'll see right here, how to add articles. So this just has to do with, sometimes you'll pick up a bunch of random stuff. I would honestly just do it through Google's own filter instead of trying to use this, because this is kind of weird. I like what they're going for, but it's really just doesn't work that well. So I would kind of skip this one. Starter backlinks is kind of cool too. It'll show you links that you can start getting that are like probably no follow links, but still have like things that you can start getting indexed on, like Reddit. Like literally just getting your links showed up for these different things, basically citations, but on a very generic level. And then if you just press the submit, I think you can go in there and it'll take you to whatever the submit page is for this to sign up and put your link on there. But this seems to me like more of a waste of time as well. Raise Up says some crazy other language that I don't understand. Christian says, I love lice and kids. I don't know what you're talking about. Christopher says, what was the guy's channel you mentioned yesterday? It was Rankia, and yes, it was. What does provide Moz? I don't really get it. How they help, in fact. Moz does a bunch of stuff. I think their best tool really is their Open Site Explorer, Moz Local, and then also their Moz Chrome bar extension, except it's now paid, which is really annoying. And Christian says that last time you didn't have glasses on, and that's because now I have glasses. If you go to local hubs, this is actually really helpful. It basically has all the local indexing sites on one place if you don't want to pay for your citations or you don't want to use Moz. So if you don't have a Google local location, it'll just take you to the business page that you would need to get that, and then all the other pages. It's kind of a good way just to remember what you need pages on as well. If you go to weekly opportunities, it'll show you link suggestions based off of what other people are getting links for. Kind of cool. And you can filter those as well. Next, we have Ranking Profiler, where if we go over here, now this is a tool that kind of confuses me because this seems pretty much the same as Ranking Monitor, but I think it shows you more in a SEMrush sort of way where you're getting your rankings for without needing to be tracked through Ranking Monitor. So like Ranking Monitor, you would already add your keywords, where Ranking Profiler, I think it'll just show you where you're ranking like SEMrush does. So of course SEMrush is better than this in my opinion, but still kind of a cool built-in tool to start using to kind of look if you wanted to, if you don't have a SEMrush subscription. And then you can also see the different ranked pages. So if I go to Backlinko, I think it'll tell me what these pages are actually getting links for or rankings for. So we go to Backlinko, you'll see Keyword Planner is ranking for 49 different keywords, which is insane. I don't know why it's not showing me the actual keywords. Let's see if we go back to keywords. So it doesn't tell me the exact page. So I think I can filter only by that certain page. So ranked page URL contains keyword. What was it? It was, let me go back. There it is. So we'll go to keywords, contains / keyword planner. Now it's going to give me all the rankings for it. So 14 keywords for just this page. I don't believe that. That's insane. So keyword planner, of course, it's ranking number 6 for that. And then, whoops, what happened? I think I filtered. You can go by the CPC value. I don't know why it just reset like that. But either way, pretty cool. It'll also show you, I think, the main keywords that are getting hits for this page as well, or what's ranking the best in certain places. I don't know. Also, the keywords with the most highest financial value, so you can also see what keywords these sites are ranking for that have really high CPC values, which is also be really good information for you to know if you're trying to steal traffic from them. Also, if you guys haven't hit the like button, please do that. So we'll go to ranked pages. We already looked at that. We'll go to competitors. So I think this will actually show the competitors of Backlinko. And I think this just has to do with keywords. So yeah, overlapping keywords. Pretty cool information. If we go to countries, it'll show, I think, the countries with the most traffic from. So United States is where he gets most of his traffic, which also correlates to where most of his links are coming from as well. We got some more comments saying, Armand says, I used to use Moz, but it was way too complicated for me to understand. Plus, it was way more expensive too. Yeah, Rand actually used to have a blog that I read a while ago where he was actually talking about one of his big setbacks from Moz was the fact that he went and did way too many things with his tools and he should have just focused on one thing. Christian says, Chase, I thought this time I was getting a girlfriend because you had a girl as the front picture. You can just pretend it's your girlfriend. Kevin says, sorry, Chase, don't read this. Oh, okay. Ronit says, Moz tools are crap. The only thing I like is their metrics, DA, and PA. Some of their tools are okay, but they're really expensive and they are kind of confusing. Their reporting looks good as well, but it's just there's so much built into it. So you can also export data based on country, ranked pages. So you can get a bunch of keywords around that too. So if we wanted to do export of the top ranked pages and the keywords for those pages, I believe, we just click on that, click on this, and then it'll show the pages. Oh, these are just based off the keywords. We don't want those. We want the actual keywords. Where'd it go? Keywords. And then we would go export keywords. Boom. Click. And now we just got a full export of Backlinko's keywords for his different pages. And then also we could have CPC values. So say we wanted to see his highest value keywords. We could go to data, filter, and then go to largest to smallest. Or sorry, I did smallest to largest. Largest to smallest. And we can see that how to increase your website traffic is his highest costing keyword. And then you'll see the actual link that's getting those keywords. And then we could actually say, okay, we want to rank for this. We'll just create an article for it. What we're going to do is we're just going to go and find this link, create like a skyscraper article based off this link, and then contact everybody who's linking to him and all the similar sites that are also ranking for this stuff and ask for them to link to us. And hopefully start getting a lot of social sharing going on that, and then probably start ranking pretty high for that as long as we have a high domain authority. We start ranking for related keywords on the way. You usually don't want to do skyscrapers until you start ranking for less competitive keywords first. So this will show you the top ranked sites on Google, which has nothing to do with this domain. So I don't know why that's there. It's just kind of a random spot, but it's kind of cool. Then you can also get PDF reports. We don't want that. AdWords Profiler is something that I haven't really looked at that much, but you can see what people are actually advertising on Google. And then you can get information around what they're actually going for with their different keywords, what they're spending based on not actual statistics, but the algorithm that's going to calculate the amount of traffic they think you're getting based off your positions and the keywords that you're bidding on and how long your ads are actually showing up for, I guess. I don't know how they look at that. But I'm going to skip AdWords Profiler because I don't really use this, and this is kind of a new tool, I think. I don't really need to look at that stuff. I usually use SEMrush to look at AdWords. The top 10 page optimizer is probably the best tool in my opinion. This is what I really like SEOProfiler for. So this will actually give me, if I put in my website, the web page that I'm trying to rank, SEO strategy 2017 is the keyword. And then if I do, I get the top pages that are already ranking for that by clicking top 10 optimizer. It'll get those pages for me. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to press get high ranking pages. And what it'll do is it'll tell me what I need to improve, what my current score is, all basically stuff you're going to see through your on-page checker. And I go through a lot of this in the Complete Guide to SEO Part 1. Basically, what you can do to improve your backlinks, what you can do to fix your under optimization or over optimization of pages, and all that good stuff. So there's a really good on-page checker. If you want to figure out more how to use this, I'm not going to actually go through all this stuff right now because I did it in Part 1. But if you do want to check it out, the Part 1, just Google Complete Guide to SEO Part 1 on YouTube. YouTube it, and you'll see it. It's also the first video on my channel. Or that's on my playlist. I don't know. Readability checker will also tell you the readability of a site. So if we put in chasereiner.com, I don't really look at this, but apparently Google looks at this a little bit to make sure that your content is easily read. You can also fix your readability by plugging this into the Fletch reading tool. It'll tell you what you can do to fix it. Rich Snippet Creator will help you create schema markup, I believe, and this is a new one, which is really cool. So you can put in all your information, your rating. This is a really great tool. I haven't checked it out, but I mean, just looking at it, looks really good. As long as they have product markup, that's good as well. Looks like it is, except it doesn't give you specific product recommendations, so you're probably gonna have to look up your products yourself, which is pretty easy to do. But product markup isn't just for products, it's also for services. So if you offer different services, you want to mark those up. If we go to keywords and we go to suggestion tool, Armand says, see, when you say Skype scrapers, do you mean creating that on our blog, right? Yes. I remember watching on Backlinko about this technique, so I guess you're supporting that technique too. The skyscraper works extremely well. It's really easy to get a lot of links for it, and it's another way to get a lot of high quality content and also use that to push a lot of things, including repurposing content, expert roundups, social media, repurposed content as well. So I actually go through all of this stuff in my Complete Guide to SEO. And I show you everything that you can do with it. It's a lot of stuff, but it's pretty cool. So for the keyword suggestion tool, I think this is similar to LSI Graph, where you just put in your keyword SEO 2017. Kyle Arnold said, finally made it. Right on, man. Glad you're here. It's funny, you've been trying to get in here forever. So you'll see these are different keyword suggestions based on either local, A to Z, most expensive bids, so CPC values, most competition, least expensive bids, least competition. So we'll click least competition. And apparently it's saying SEO 2017 guide has the least competition, which is not true at all. And then what you can do is you can actually export these keywords to a CSV or to a .text, and you would just export those like that, and you can see it that way. But that's not a very good format, so I'd rather just export this as a CSV, grab that, and then just take the keywords that way and put it into a text notepad if I wanted to. So this is pretty cool. Just another way to get keyword ideas. You can also create a PDF for clients if they're looking for keyword ideas as well, I think. Keyword Spy will let you spy on your competitors' keywords, I believe. So if we go to backlinko.com, you'll see these are different keywords that he's getting clicks for. We don't want to go for local. We just want to go to newest keywords that he's getting ranks for. And then these are the different keywords that he's getting ranks for. We can export those as well. And it looks like you can also view AdWords keywords if he's using ads as well, which doesn't look like he is. WDF keyword analyzer. I think this is web difficulty. I don't know what this one is. This is new. WTF is abbreviation for within document frequency. Okay, so this has to do with keyword density, I believe. So if we go to backlinko and then put actually the name, backlinko.com, and then we'll put a skyscraper article that he does. So we'll just use site backlinko.com, and we're gonna grab the link building, and then you can actually choose, I guess, the number of times the keywords have to appear, and then you can also put the number of words per phrase. So 1 to 3 word phrases are the ones that we're looking to show up at least 2 times, I believe. So the most relevant keyword on this page is link, which makes sense. These are the other keywords, and then it'll show you the different statistics around this, I believe. Really an interesting tool. I haven't seen this one yet, so this is kind of cool. And then if you click on that, it'll show you different variations of that keyword as well. It's crazy to me how much they're improving this tool, because a lot of this stuff wasn't on this tool like it was like when I first started using it a year ago. I guess they also have a keyword difficulty metric now that we can check out. Let's check that out. So we'll go to SEO 2017 guide. I guess you can put additional keywords and your own website. Let's try that. We'll try the boom. Grab that. Oh my God, that's still exporting. I'm gonna cancel that. Boom. We'll put an additional keyword. We'll do SEO 2017 strategy. Calculate keyword data. Okay, so 17 of you guys are in here now, so I'm just gonna reiterate what I said in the beginning. If you guys do want to get this tool, if you click in the description, I have a discount for this tool if you want to try it out. Also, if you guys haven't gone to the Facebook group, I also have a Facebook group where you guys can ask questions and engage with other people. I also have a VIP Facebook group that I'm starting to push that has a bunch of videos that aren't going to be on my YouTube channel. I already have 2 pretty cool videos that you guys can start checking out. I'm going to be publishing a lot of these. And then also, if you haven't hit the like button, please do that. Okay, continuing on. So, sorry, that's not where we were. So on the keyword difficulty tool, and I guess it will show how hard it would be to rank for this keyword and what the type of link influence score you would need to rank for this, which I think basically has to do with page authority. So in terms of page authority, if that's what we're measuring, it would, for rank for this page, you would want like a 1 to 32% page authority. And for SEO 2017 strategy, you would want a 32 to 100% page authority and or LSI link influence score. And it'll actually show you the difficulty for these different keywords. Apparently, it's a lot easier to rank for SEO 2017 guide than it would be to rank for SEO 2017 strategy. And then in here, and I've never seen this stuff, but I think it shows who's ranking for these keywords with the amount of links that they actually have going to these pages, which is pretty cool. It'll show the unique number of backlinks going to these pages. Does it actually say I'm ranking for that? I don't think I am. There's no way. No. No, there still needs to be a bunch of backlink building for that, which we're going to work on. So yeah. Collected keywords. So this is huge. Look at all these tools. So I've actually think I've experimented with this. So you can create long tail keywords. So if you click on this and you type in like SEO 2017, we'll just go to answer the public and grab a bunch of keywords. So we'll go to answer the public. We'll type in SEO. US, get questions. We'll go to data, and we'll just grab some of these. We'll paste those in here. And then I think you press get collected keywords, and it'll give you long tail variations of these keywords that it creates. So if I press right here, action keywords before each word, it's giving me different keyword variations for long tail that I could start using, which is pretty cool. Now, of course, it looks like because these are actually not really general keywords, they're more actually already long tail. That's probably something that we're not going to want to go for. We'd probably want to go for more like SEO, SEM, social media marketing, CRO, AB, and then what you would do is you'd do action keywords before those, and you'll see buy SEO, order SEO, download SEO, and then you could add even more to those long tails by adding these. Oh, actually, you have to put more keywords in front of those first. So we would take these, and we would put them back in here. We would clear this list, and then we would put, instead of action keywords, we would do like US city names, and then we would insert those, and you'll see Akron by SEO, Anchorage by SEO. There's a bunch of cool stuff you can do to make long tails, or whatever else you're going to want to do. Maybe you don't want to do long tails. Maybe you want to do keyword combiners. There's a bunch you can do with this tool. I've only messed with it a little bit with the actual long tail approach. But like it'll show you an example right here. We got order, great, pizza, buy, tasty, pasta, fine, delicious, salads, yummy, and then you press create combinations, and then it'll give you different combinations of these keywords as well, which you can then just plug into a keyword planner or something and see what these different search rates are and see which ones are the easiest to rank for. Kevin says, I didn't try it out, but I'll believe all of you about Moz. They have a free trial, I think, man. You can try them out for a month if you don't believe us. Kevin also says, thanks, there's so much tools, it's hard to figure out which one works, which one doesn't. So like I said, this tool isn't the best SEO tool, but because there's so many things to it, it's nice to have all of your stuff in one place. And the on-page checker is amazing. Kevin says there are a lot of French and German tools which are way better, and they don't even know they exist. I don't know what he's talking about. Okay, so Kevin's also taken off because he's sleepy, so good night, Kevin. So if we go to website analytics, this is where you'd actually connect your Google account or your social media accounts. I don't have it set up on this site, but I think I have it set up on another site, so you can check it out. Let me go back to here, my projects. Go there. We'll go to, I think it's under Reliable Computer Help. And then we're going to go to website analytics, overview. I guess I don't have it. I thought I did. Let's see. I wonder how fast it would be to do this. No, it's going to have to send me an email. It's going to take a while. So we're not going to set that up. I honestly I'm probably not going to look at my analytics through here anyways. I would much rather use analytics through Google Analytics. And then I would probably also not really want to use this social tool, mainly because I would much rather use other social tools that I'm currently already using. I also don't know much about these new tools that they're making. So other than that, we have client reports, which you can customize your reports like I showed you before. You can white label them, but I would much rather probably go with like Moz. But all of these other tools that we went for before all of this, I would give a high recommendation for, because even though these last couple tools aren't that great in my opinion, all of these other tools definitely outweigh the benefits of the maybe not the not so great things over here. So I hope this tutorial was helpful for you guys. I know it's been something that I've been trying to do for a while, and a lot of you have been actually asking me to do, but I haven't really wanted to put the time to do it. But now I made it. So yeah, that's going to be it for today. I said that I was probably going to do a site audit later, but this is taking a lot longer than I thought it would take. So I'm actually Gonna log off for now, go get something to eat. And yeah, so until I see you guys next time, happy SEOing, and we'll see you guys soon.